One time for the man that with me, never let the vibration go, let me get down.
Yo, 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 it's season 2, Capital Captains. Everybody give me a yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
At you. I bless this beat with a verse or two. I'm in the mood, better catch this cruise. Oh my God, I got flows like H2. Oh, see, damn, I hate you, but don't let man them phase you. Step in the booth, disgrace you. Hold tight, my guy, take two. I feel safe, they make.
So today we're talking about marriage proposals gone wrong. Huh? Yes, that is what we're talking about today. So basically, we're gonna start off with relationships, right? So I'll start with you, Bella. Like, have you had the situation? Like, tell us about a situation whereby someone you're close to, a friend of yours, has asked you out, then you've turn around and then, my guy, take this L. No, I ain't gonna be your girlfriend.
This is a situation you remember. You bring somebody to like a party, an event accidentally, and then they're out here telling everyone they're your boyfriend. Remember?
I remember.
You did absolutely nothing. You just brought a random friend to a party and he's like, yo, that's my girlfriend right there. You never...
Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
threw any...
Like, I hate people just claiming you, because it's like, why are you out here telling people my business? Or like,
So if Drake claimed you...
Does the claim independent?
Yes, it's situational, okay?
Yeah. I feel like, you know how like people just end up being in a relationship that you know nothing about.
But something about you, like this, looking at you, I just feel like you're one of those guys who claim people. Why do I get that feeling? Like no, correct me if I'm wrong.
What was Brian? Listen.
What is
claimed you? Please text us.
Really, I haven't claimed no one.
You look like a claimer.
Right now, a lot of people don't know what they want.
True.
They don't know what they want in a relationship. I'm not gonna call anybody's name, but someone told me once that I'm too nice for her to date. Literally, how do you say that to somebody?
Exactly,
like you want the person, but then again, he's too nice.
It's too nice for you.
And after that comment, the friendship proceed to normalcy, or do you just
after that comment, I was like, well, it is what it is. That's your choice, and whatever you choose, as long as you're happy with it, then it's cool with me. When she said that, I was like, cool. If you still want to be friends, I'm down with that. But if you don't, you know your way, I know my way. Yeah. We just met at the junction. We all have different ways to go.
Exactly. You know what? I think promise this for you. I think Wisdom's a much more mature person than you paint. I think you're actually trying to project your personality on Wisdom. You might want to tell us how many people you've claimed.
Look, I'm not a claimer. If any people who know me know I don't claim. I'm a public disclaimer. If I propose, personally, in my opinion, if I propose, I say no. Look, I don't know that I'll be proposing again.
Why are you talking about proposing? I don't want to talk to you. What are we talking about? Will you marry me? No, bye bye.
If the girl say no to you, either one, she doesn't like you enough to do that, or two, she's not ready for it.
She's not ready.
And you should know that. Like the whole thing of, you should know.
What if the girl's just been holding on for payback? Maybe you did something back in the day and she's like, yeah, I'm just, I'll just keep up for like another 3 months.
That's
to propose.
You're getting a witch. How do we feel about public proposal?
Depends on how you approach it. You imagine like going to, let's say go to a bank. It's still a public place, and you go on your knees in front of it. It depends on how you build up to it. You don't just let's go grocery shopping. You can't buy one packet of noodles and want to be proposed to me in Woolies.
I think the whole mall proposal thing is one of. I'm sorry if you've done it or if I think it's a bit dumb because it's true. Like if you said yes, good on you, but I think it's just a little bit dumb because like why are you proposing at the mall? I want to shop. Don't block my way. Do you understand? It's different if we go to like say we're at like a retreat or something like that, or like we're like at a pool or something like. We're at the mall. I'm trying to get my groceries. I haven't eaten the whole day. I'm trying to cook dinner real quick. and you're kneeling down to I will pour something on you. Number one, like we've already covered, you should know when your girlfriend is going to say yes. More so when you're going to do it in public. You understand? You don't go to Westfield. Imagine the embarrassment. How do you live in that city? Move. You move. Because it doesn't make sense. Because everybody has your camera. Misbehaving, literally embarrassing your family. What will your father think of you on that day?
So what do we think is worse though? Is that okay? Let's say face and like give the crowd what they want to see and say yes, and go home and say nigga, actually I was gonna break up with you, so no, I'm not gonna marry you.
I mean, she's considerate.
Or do we just face it up and go, look, no?
I don't think I could wait that long. Because imagine like he had to put this ring on, he'll probably be like Snapchatting his friends, sending the message to everybody, and then you have to be like, hold that message.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I was just kidding. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like it's better to avoid, like just say no on the
Yeah.
spot. I feel like saying no is both embarrassing for the asker and the askee.
They are ski.
The askee is so
And they are ski.
you saying no, it's actually quite embarrassing that, you know, I feel I'll be embarrassed
Yeah.
saying no.
Either way you go, it's embarrassing. Because if you say no right then and then, the drive home is gonna be the worst drive home.
It's gonna be the longest drive home.
I'll Uber home. I'll take the
What's
drive.
Uber? Okada. Straight up.
Well,
I
yeah.
also think that's kind of selfish too. If you're unsure they're gonna say yes, don't drive her somewhere far and then do it in public. 'Cause
Yeah.
now she's gonna be thinking like, you know, how am I gonna do it?
A river
Why not on a
ocean.
day where I'm like, you know, I drove myself, you drove yourself. Worst case scenario, we both just
We
go.
can just go home.
You know what I mean? Best case scenario,
Yeah.
we'll meet
Everybody's
after.
up.
Or just be at your local Woolies so you can
Yeah.
walk back home.
No,
You
but
just said no to one proposal.
But they would still do it anyways.
No, but let's
Look
not
how-
inconvenience the worst.
What is
stuff.
better?
You know, they're just trying to pack their bags. Like,
Back in 2018, I was having a conversation with a group of friends, and then that conversation came up on like how do you want to have, what kind of love do you expect from your opposite and your significant other? And then the girls are like, I'll never love a guy more than he loves me. And fam, I lost it there. I didn't care there with my friends. I lost it there because I don't see how a guy from the last relationship didn't give you his all, you complain. And the next one gave you his all, and you still complain.
Yeah. See, I think generally it's dumb. Like if you claim to love someone, it shouldn't be quantifiable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
It
you
shouldn't.
shouldn't say this guy loves me more than he loves what I love him, or the other way around. Like if it's true love, like it should just be what it is. Even if one person expresses more, you know that they love each
I was
other.
about to say that, but
You
sometimes it
understand?
shows.
Yeah,
one
sometimes,
loves
yeah.
one. No, I mean, no
Yeah.
one should have a competition of,
Because
I think
It wouldn't even show because you would take it like he's actually loving you. You wouldn't try to quantify his love.
Yeah,
If you-
yeah.
It doesn't
If you
matter
know
what
that
he
he
does
truly
to
loves
you.
you, like,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter what he gives to you. It doesn't matter where it takes you. You wouldn't try to quantify
You
his
wouldn't try to
love
be like-
because you love him genuinely too.
Yeah.
Realistically, though, that happens.
Yeah, I know it does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you see relationships where you see one person like from a distance, and sometimes you know like we can make these assumptions because like you never know what the relationship is like indoors. There's a reason why some people will break up and for 2-3 months you don't see them socializing. Some people will break up and the next weekend they're out to see them twerking. So like there's a difference because it's true. Because some people
Twerking out of this.
I feel like if you really love someone, take your pride out of it. Do you feel like it should just be? It's not like you should take your pride out of it. It shouldn't have to be a matter of what do you do for me or unless you genuinely feel like this guy doesn't care about me. But if you know, you shouldn't be like, oh, you didn't send me 24 roses to be specific on my 24th birthday, so you don't care as much.
Some people are mad.
Like stupid things like that. That's what people actually pick up.
Oh, yeah,
you know, you forget the other things and be like, oh, he didn't get me this specific gift that I asked for. Where is the love?
And there's a cultural element to that, like many cultures, not just one particular, but a lot of it is like he loves you based on what you have. You know, because people can't see your conversations at night, but what they can see is if like this guy's, you know, bought his girlfriend the nicest ring, or she gets flowers here, or like, you know, and it's in all aspects, like even like at church and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like people's different churches, like you'll see the pastor will get like the first lady or whatever, like the best flowers that's on display, and like, you know, everyone to their husband's like,
where's it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
like, you know, what did you bring for me today? Like, you know what I mean?
Putting
And
pressure
like,
on people.
yeah,
Necessary pressure.
yeah.
I get it, like
Yeah.
for Valentine's Day, yeah, I get it. Sometimes people want to actually show that love, but The way people show special love on one day out of 365 days of being with that person is dumb.
Like, I get the concept of trying to just celebrate love.
Yeah, I get
but
it.
like, it
But
becomes dumb when
you do
it
extra.
goes to it.
Exactly.
Like-
You're doing it because it's that Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So when you get into a new relationship, it's a new thing. Forget about your ex.
What happens?
I don't want to know. Don't tell me. It's a new one. Even if that person's gonna fuck up, it's a new fuck up.
Ideally, you want to like believe that you can leave everything from a relationship outside, but you can't. Like, I think it's just about how you bring it in. Like, you know,
I think-
if you already know I've been cheated on, I've been hurt. When you go into your next one, you don't have to be there grilling them like, who's leaving me, show me your phone. But you can go in there and be like, okay, I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious. Like if someone goes out, hey, just because like, you know, this could be a new thing for us, can you just text me when you get home? Because I need to stay in my last relationship. You know what I mean? And if that's too much for the new person, then like, that's not the person for you. I feel like you've got to have some like understand that not everyone comes to a situation perfect, or people at various stages of healing.
We'll all take one or two baggages from the past into the future. That is it. That's
I think go with your reservations, but don't judge them.
Don't use
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Like, this person is not
Everybody has
responsible.
it, but don't put it on me.
I think I'm the only one who's sort of giving the answer to the initial question. So I'm just gonna ask everyone. If you know, let's assume the guy proposed, you propose to the guy. If you propose and they say no, is that the end of the relationship?
It is what it is.
If for some reason I propose and they say no, I don't know how I'll bounce back. I'm the king of bouncing back, but I don't know how I'll bounce back.
I'll be like, I bet it was nice knowing you. That's as simple as that. If a girl says no to you, or whoever says no, they're gonna tell you a reason.
Yeah.
And yeah, fine. If it's something I can change, I'm still not gonna like. I'm gonna change, but not with you.
Yeah.
No, literally, I'm still.
You may be better for the next person.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree. Like if I feel if we're not ready in that moment, and if I'm the person who was asking, for example, I would feel like, okay, I'm ready for this now. You're not ready for this now. I thought we were both ready, and obviously not. So I'm probably gonna leave
I'm gonna
because
bounce.
find someone who's on my wavelength. Because I
What
obviously
if
didn't know.
the roles are reversed? He asks you, and you love him, but you're not ready, and you say no, and then he says, okay, because it's no, I'm going.
Well, probably the same. Because I feel like, well, if I'm not ready to marry you,
Yeah.
then like I probably shouldn't be with you. Because there's something out there that made me say,
No.
I didn't know yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'd like to, a mature version of you would like to hope I could be friends, but.
You know what they say? If at first you don't succeed, try again. So if I did it at Woolies, and she said no, try Coles. Like, don't fight. You know, you can't force someone to marry at the end of the day. You know, if she says no, you know, if you're gonna, I don't know how you would take that in public. Please, if I ever propose to you, don't say no. There's two different things. It's I don't want to marry you, and there's I'm not ready right now. But like if it's an outright no, I don't want you. Then what are you?
If the person says I'm not ready for like you ask a girl out or you ask a guy out and the guy says I'm not ready, and you see the guy in a relationship tomorrow, don't get mad. The person meant is not ready with you.
So they've been plotting.
No, it happens a lot. I've seen so many situations where people say, I'm not ready for a relationship. 3 weeks later, it's like, I'm anything with my boo.
They're not ready with you.
There's a special place in hell for this.
It happens.
No, that's not fair.
It happens. It happens a lot. So look,
You know, there are
take
other
it personally. That's the message. If they say they're not ready, don't take it personally.
Run.
They're not ready with you.
No, man, if you're gonna propose, 2 suggestions. Number 1, you can come and ask us. You know, there's a fee that will go with it. We'll tell you she's gonna say no or not. We'll tell you where to do it. We'll tell you how to do it. We'll tell you why to do it. We'll tell you which mall to pick.
Do it in your house.
Exactly. But and then secondly, like just know who you're trying to propose to, man. Like just know, like don't just go in blindly. Don't go with faith. This thing is just don't go with faith, man. It's a realistic thing, like it's at face value. But yeah, it was good having you guys in the house today, Bella and Wisdom, and obviously I still remain. I was gonna say promise. I'm not promise. I still remain Chidi and Prom Dog, and we'll see you on the next episode of Capital.
Don't propose it just because she's pregnant. Don't propose just because she's pregnant.
Exactly.
Don't do it. Propose just
Don't
because
do
she's
it.
pregnant.
It might not be yours.
Please.
Don't do it.
Keep capping. It might. Hello.
Hi. This episode you watched, well, I hope you liked it.
If you didn't, then you have problems bigger than our ability to entertain you.
So why don't you go ahead and like
And share,
and subscribe.
and we'll catch you on the next episode of Capital Cappings.
Keep capping.
The whole town is alive.
Nas.